Okay, in this video I'm going to talk about the American deception. Okay, so if you come to America, you would think that the country is united. There are no differences in terms of classes, in terms of race, in terms of religious belief. I still believe America is very diverse, and is very accepting of different cultures, different background. I think at some point it's just it accepts everyone. But the problem that I have is, especially in this particular video, is when it comes to companies hiring people. It's very disappointing for me to see you have to identify yourself, your race. You know, you have to say whether you are Spanish, you are black, you are I don't know, Asian. It's very disheartening. It rubs me the wrong way. Okay, I understand companies, they have, they are given instructions from the government in order to somehow balance the hiring field. But it is a very disappointing state of affairs in this day and age. So if the idea about if the premise is to give the opportunity to everyone, I think that premise is in this climate in this situation, that premise is wrong. For the simple reason, I mean, I don't need you to give me opportunity. I'm gonna create my own opportunities. I don't need you to give me a handout. I'm gonna work for my, for myself. And the idea for somehow you gonna watch after me, that's ridiculous. Remember, we are human beings. Therefore, we are animals by nature. So if you cannot survive, you are not supposed to live. It's as simple as that. So survival skill is innate, is in us. And we are supposed to find ways, solve problems, and find ways to make sure that we can eat. This is part of survival. We don't need somebody else to do the job for us. Okay? And given the opportunities we have today is, and assuming for somehow you gotta level the playing field of the opportunities, it doesn't make sense, and it makes people lazy. What I find out is the more you have challenges in life, the more you think about how you solve them. It's very whether you like it or not, it's very stimulating. So even myself, the more I have problems, I tend to think a lot. I tend to find solutions. Like, I'm very engaged. I'm not just complacent and relaxed. I try to find ways to fix that problem. It's just naturally. All right. So making life easier is not. It shouldn't be the goal. Okay. The goal is to challenge people. When you are challenged, you're able to really come up with your best self. If you are not challenged, if you don't challenge yourself, you don't see the best version of yourself. I don't like to use that terminology, but that's how it is. You have to challenge yourself in order to really to find out who you really are, your skill sets. So my point is, I don't don't think it's wise to ask people's race, especially in today's world. And everybody should work for their own. You gotta create your own opportunities. You cannot let you cannot let other people decide on your behalf. That's my my basic points. So basically, you gotta take your life in your own hands. Do not expect from the government. Do not expect from a specific organization. The sooner you realize that you have the power, you have the responsibility to stand out and to really be accountable for your own actions, the better your life becomes. So these are my few thoughts. If you have a different opinions, you can always comment, and I will be able to respond. I will see. Maybe there's a perspective that I don't see. Life is always about perspective, So leave a comment, and see you in the next video.